Yo, what is up, everyone? Oscar here with a new video. Before I get into it, though, I'd like to remind you all to like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video, and turn on post notifications so that way you know when I drop a new video. So let's get into it. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do the background, like any background music for my videos. But as soon as I become an expert in that, I will definitely do it later on. But I would like to pause for a few seconds and just pause for a few seconds of silence for Jason Alamillo. Nah, I can't do it. What? I can't do it. Jason, look, man. I'll give you credit where credit is due. Look, I actually was in agreement with you. I actually thought that Andy Dalton, because Andy Dalton had has Washington's number ever since when and this is that he played against Cincinnati. He won his two games that he played against Washington. Actually, no, I take that back. I think he tied one of them. Let me see. 2011. Well, either way, he never lost to Washington is what I'm going to say. So I actually thought that this would be a get-right game for Andy Dalton. I was wrong. So, just to give you guys a brief recap, Washington wins 25-3 over the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to be honest with you. When I saw Washington go 9-0, I refrained myself to say, all right, I'm gonna win this bet. I'm gonna win. Jason. I was refraining myself, and I remember I sent Jason a message saying, all right, man, I'm one touchdown away from making this 15. Do you still have faith? He didn't reply. He had trouble watching the game. Because he's in the West Coast side of the U.S., so I guess the game that was on his side, was broadcasting another game. But if any of you all are in the West Coast, please let Jason know on his channel, and I will definitely put his channel down in the description, so that way he can watch. In fact, he's texting me now, but Jason, just for future reference, if you're trying to watch things on the East Coast for any Dallas or Washington games, which I think they're gonna play in Thanksgiving, but that's a national televised game on Thanksgiving, so you should be able to watch that on your time. But I think what you should do, Jason, is watch it on Fox Sports Now or something, or Fox Now. It's one of those apps. Can't remember off the top of my head, but if you have the app Fox Sports app, you should be able to watch it from now on. It just came to me now. Wow. So Washington wins 25-3. Antonio Gibson breakout game, and here's the thing: I actually thought that he broke out in the game that it was. I think what game was it where he had nearly 100 yards, scrimmage yards? I can't remember what game it was. Was it? I think it was against Cleveland. So I thought that would be his breakout game. I was wrong. He had 20 carries for 128 yards and a touchdown. Thank you, Antonio Gibson. You helped me. You're helping me win my fantasy league today. So because all of my players right now aren't doing squat for me. Teddy Bridgewater is actually helping me out as well. But right now, Teddy Bridgewater and Antonio Gibson are the only two players that are helping me out on a fantasy league this week. So Antonio Gibson gets a touchdown and over 100 yards. The run game in general, over 200 yards rushing. Over 200 yards rushing today. This is the tone that Ron Rivera needs to set with this offense. This is what we need. This is what Washington needs. And big plays to Terry McLaurin, Terry McLaurin had a 52-yard, catch, had a 52-yard bomb. Kyle Allen did not turn over the football. Washington actually wins the turnover battle, 1-0. Cole Holcomb, man, their defense played very well as well. 6 sacks, an interception. Cole Holcomb got the interception. Just some bad news. Landon Collins is left the game with an ankle injury, and I hope it's not serious, but from what I'm hearing, it is. Some bad, and I'll get into the good, the bad, the ugly. Something I did not like was John Bostic, the unnecessary hit to Andy Dalton. I don't want to see players get injured. I know that I'm a Washington fan, and I know that I'm getting hard on Jason, but I really, when John Bostic hit Andy Dalton the way that he did, I was no, that cannot happen. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. I hope Andy Dalton, it is not serious for him, because he is one of the best backups in the league. Because if Dallas goes down to their third string quarterback, Dallas season is over. If they have a third string, Dallas season's over. I don't want to, I want to make that perfectly clear. Because with Andy Dalton, you had a somewhat chance. But if you're down to your third string, it's not good. So, those are my biggest takeaways. Again, 6 sacks. The interception by Cole Holcomb. Cole Holcomb had a great game. Montez Sweat had a great game. Chase Young had a great game. All around good performance by offense and defense alike. Kyle Allen did not turn over the football. Fed our key players, and that was one of the key matchups. So let's get into the good, the bad, the ugly of the game. All right, so good. Like I said, fed Antonio Gibson, fed Terry McLaurin, did not turn over the football. Kyle Allen did. So that is a lot of good. Defense, again, able to get 6 sacks. 6 sacks and the interception. Cole Holcomb, again, like I said, played his heart out. Man, oh man, Cole Holcomb played very well today. So last week, and here's the thing, last week it was Daron Payne. This week it was Cole Holcomb. So if we can find a way to gel this defense together, our secondary, DeShazier Everett, I think his name is taking place of Troy Apke. So our secondary is getting better. Even though Landon Collins, went down with an injury, even though he wasn't that good to begin with, but I digress. But if this defense can finally gel, we can be a top defense. Our rushing defense is fine. We're like what, top 10 in the NFL in our rush defense. We just got to get our secondary in check. So that's some good. Defensive play played very well. Held Dallas to 3 points. When I saw them go down 9-3, I actually thought, oh my God, is Washington gonna blow a lead? That was my first thought. Is Washington gonna blow a lead now? Actually, Landon Collins was responsible for that safety. So at least before he got injured and was out for the rest of the game, he was able to do something great. Got the safety. Got that sack, the strip sack, and then was responsible for those 2 points. So that was good. The bad. Special teams play. Special team play was bad. We gave up a kick return, even though I don't think Dallas. I think that was the only points that Dallas were able to come away with. Tony Pollard was able to kick. I think it was a kick return or a punt return. I can't remember. That led them to that field goal drive. So the special teams play was bad. Dustin Hopkins, even though he made his one of the field goals, he did miss the last one. It could have been 28-3 at the end of the game, but it is what it is. I think we just got to cut Dustin Hopkins too, because when it comes Is he gonna? My question is he gonna be able to make the clutch kicks? In my opinion, that is the sole reason. Even though Ron Rivera says it wasn't. I think that was the sole reason why Ron Rivera had to go for 2. He just didn't have confidence enough in Dustin Hopkins, even though they said it wasn't the reason. But in my opinion, it is. So, he missed the field goal later in the game, even though it was trash time, but, that's very concerning. He is now, 7 of 12 or 7 of 13 now, so that's very concerning. And especially, so in 2 weeks, we have a bye week next week. So the way that, Washington played it against the Giants last week, if we can do that again with the Giants in 2 weeks, then, if it comes down to a kick, Dustin Hopkins, is going to feel that pressure and miss it, then, that's very telling. So, the special teams was bad. Ugly, I was thinking of what ugly I could say, and the ugly is, and it's not, again, very disappointed in John Bostic for doing this. He took out Andy Dalton with a nasty hit. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. I feel for Andy Dalton. I'm not the type of person to be violent and take people out. That was that is so not cool. So that's the only ugly that I can come up with. But all around, very solid win. I feel good. I'm gonna double check Jason's text message here, because he did send me an audio, so I'll double check that as soon as I end the recording of this video. So, alright guys, what do you guys think? Did you like today's game? I pretty much, I was enjoying it out. In fact, I just, again, something I didn't like was the John Bostic hit, but other than that, it was a very solid win. Kyle Allen played very well. Hopefully we can get this in 2 weeks against the Giants, and hopefully, breaking news. So Washington will be allowing fans now in the stands. 3,000 fans are they playing in New York? No, I think it's a home game. Oh, so they will be having fans starting in 2 weeks. And I think that goes for the Baltimore Ravens as well. So, the Maryland teams are finally getting fans in the stands up to 3,000. So hopefully that can give us some tangibles. Give us some home field advantage, hopefully. We'll see. So I'm very excited to see that. I'm just sick and tired of listening to the little crowd noise. I think it's ridiculous. But it is what it is. We are in pandemic, so I guess they got to figure out something to make this game more interesting and more watchable. So, all right, guys, that is it. Like I stated, there will be no Washington content unless there is breaking news from them the next 2 weeks. Just because they have a bye week coming up for week 8. So no Washington content unless there's breaking news. Real Madrid, I think, has a Champions League matchup coming up, and of course La Liga. So I'll be covering those 2 games this upcoming week. Other than that, like I said, like this channel or like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video. Also, give Jason a hard time. I will be putting his channel stuff down in the description below. And I will be him and I will be doing a post-game reaction, and hopefully his dad will be able to join us tomorrow to talk about this game. And if you want to hear him cry, then watch out for if he cries. I don't know if he will. He was pissed when he sent me a message. He sent me an audio message a while back, like a few minutes ago. He was pissed. So, like I said, give him a hard time. Give Dallas a hard time. Even though, it came bittersweet in my opinion because of that nasty play to Andy Dalton. So, alrighty guys. I will see you guys next time. Peace.